Looking for the next latest and greatest puzzle game? Maybe one that even trolls a little bit? Can't you just check out my review of Dungeon Color, coming up next on Mumbles. Pretty colors. Hi everyone, Mumbles here. Today's episode of Mumbles, we're reviewing another puzzle game. I know, I've reviewed a lot of puzzle games lately, but I love puzzle games. I think that we need more puzzle games in the world because they work that brain, and Mumbles needs all the help he can get when it comes to stimulating his brain. We're going to move on, first off, into the description. The description reads, Dungeon Color is a top-down puzzle game where you switch between flames in order to achieve the rainbow flame in each room. Interact with colors and switch between flames to match each door. Every door only opens with its respective color. Many obstacles. Every obstacle changes the way you look at the entire room. So be careful where you touch and melt your brain finding new solutions. Get to the rainbow flame. Your little golem just wants to be filled with energy from the biggest flame. So get the job done and find your way through each room. Features: 50 levels, 4 switchable flames, many obstacles to complicate your exit, vibrant music. We'll talk about that music in a little bit. I don't know how much they wanted to mention that. This game is available for all major systems, Xbox, Steam, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch for $3.99. We're reviewing this today on the Xbox. So all the footage is from the Xbox Series X. So that's the base features of this game. We're going to move on to my gameplay section, where I get to talk about stuff. But before we do that, I do have to ask, please subscribe to MumblesVideos. And thank you so much for the support. You're the reason this channel keeps growing, and I'm very much appreciative. Thank you so much. Gameplay section time! When it comes to the gameplay, Dungeon Color is a relatively simple game. Basically, you play top-down, and you have to step on the correct sequence of switches in order to make your way through to the end of each level. Now, along the way, different things will be thrown at you, things such as keys that open doors and other obstacles that will complicate things. But basically, the game plays out the same way no matter what. You're basically figuring out which order you have to step on certain switches, which way to go, and how to get through to the end of each level. It's that simple. Oh, and there's a few different trolls along the way that you know, the game creator wanted to throw in there. And that's pretty much the game. Really, really not much to it. Really, really simple, simplistic game. We're going to move on to the con section now. The first con for this game is that the game trolls a little bit too much in my opinion. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, for example, on one level, one of the lower levels, you come to it and you hit all the switches correctly and you come to a door that you simply can't open. But you aren't supposed to open it because you're supposed to figure out that you can just push against the wall at the top and walk around it. It's a big troll because I literally thought when I was playing this game, hey, the developer made a mistake here. I can't proceed to the next level. It literally took me like 20 minutes to figure out, hey, you just got to push against the wall here and you go right through it. Come on, creators, you don't need to troll like that. That's nonsense. The second con for this game is that it is very short. I won't be marking up the score for this because it is only $3.99. But in order for this to be a more complete game, I feel like there should have been at least 100 levels. Just my thinking. The third con is the soundtrack. Now, I want to quote this. They say in the description, vibrant music. Vibrant music. Vibrant music. But what we really have here, and what they really should have listed, is gaming elevator music. That's a term I haven't used in a little bit. Yeah, that's a term I used to use all the time, but I haven't used lately. But I'm going to use it here. Gaming elevator music. The music is literally the same all the way through it. After about 10 levels, I found myself going slightly crazy, and I wanted to literally put earplugs in my ears so that I didn't have to listen to their stupid little soundtrack anymore, which consists of like one song. All I'm asking for is a little bit of variety, guys. Come on. Those are the three cons. We're going to move now into my score section. This game had potential, in my opinion, even at its lower cost and obviously lower budget to be made. It is a cool little, cute little puzzle game, but where it lost a lot of points for me was the fact that the creators found it that they needed to troll. that in itself right there, can't give you points for that. I don't like when you give me a puzzle game and then you literally just like, hey, this room has no solution. Oh wait, there's a secret door. If you just push against that wall, you can get through it. You know how many people are going to get stuck there because you decided to troll? It's not cool. It's not fun. I don't like it. You didn't need to do it. I'm going to mark heavy points off for that. And my other con is the soundtrack. We're not asking for a lot when we say, hey, guys, just a little bit of variety. There's all different kinds of songs you could have put in this. Just some nice little songs that you could bop to. But all they decided to do was say, hey, we got a vibrant soundtrack with one song. No. You got gaming elevator music in your game, and I don't like it. Beyond that, the game does play good. It's got nice controls, although it's easier to use the D-pad to control your little guy to make sure you don't hit any switches that you're not supposed to. But beyond that, this game really does play good. It's really well made. I like it, but I'm only going to give it a 5 out of 10 today, mainly because I didn't like the fact that they chose to troll in a puzzle game. Just seems like a weird choice to me, and also because of the soundtrack. I just really didn't like that. So 5 out of 10 from me. This has been my review of Dungeon Color. I hope you guys all enjoyed this. Please smack the subscribe button, smack the like button, and smack all those buttons. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.